Hello students, in my last lecture I had graphically proved position velocity relation and I had said you to learn really graphical proof of all three equations of motion. Now using these equations we shall solve numericals related to different situations. So we start to solve examples given in NCERT. So see first example, that is example 8.5 in page 108 of NCERT. First of all, I had given you practical knowledge of solving numericals very early classes, that we analyze, that is convert statements according to our requirement. And I had said you for this translate into physics. So what are given here? Given a train starting from rest. So here the statement is a train starting from rest, and we shall convert it into physical term as we shall write, see here, the initial velocity starting from rest. The initial velocity of the train, which is represented by u. Here term rest means 0. So this is concept. If there is given that any vehicle starts from rest, then we shall convert it into our physical knowledge, that is initial velocity is equal to 0. Attains a velocity. So now the final velocity. The final velocity, which is represented by v, is given here 72 kilometer per hour. This is the concept. Per hour means divided by hour. And I had also said you that we try to convert all physical quantity in SI units, that is in same unit. Here speed is velocity is given in kilometer per hour, time is given in minutes. So we convert all physical quantities in SI unit, standard international unit. So we shall convert it into meter per second. How we convert? 72 kilometer means 72 into 1000 meter. This divided by 1 hour. Once again consider 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 1 hour is equal to 60 into 60 seconds. Now this is converted into meter per second. Solve it. 0 0 cancel, once again 0 0 cancel, 6 into 6, 36 into 2. Now 2 into 10, this is equal to 20 meter per second. These are the steps which enables you to solve numerical problems. If these things are clear, then numerical is very easy to you. So try to learn these things initially. Next thing, time. Time taken, which is represented by t. This is given here 5 minutes. So time 5 minutes. We shall convert it into seconds because SI unit of time is second. This is equal to 5 into 60 seconds. This is equal to 300 seconds. So now what is the question? Assuming that the acceleration is uniform, find first the acceleration. So in first question we have to calculate acceleration, which is represented by a is equal to what? Now once again I want to give you information that we have already read three equations. What were the equation? Three equations of motion. See one by one. First equation was V is equal to U plus AT. Then we read S is equal to UT plus half AT square. And finally, third, V square is equal to U square plus 2S. So, velocity time relation, position time relation, and velocity position relation. Now, you have to consider that out of these three, which equation is applicable for us? This is concept. This is knowledge. So, see, we always try to make easy our problems. In this question, what are given? We have given V, we have given U, we have given T, and we have to calculate A. So, if we consider, we watch minutely these three equations, then this equation is very fruitful to us to solve this question, because we have given V here, U is also given, T is given. So 1, 2, 3 out of 4 variables we have given 3 variables. So to calculate acceleration with the help of this equation is very easy. So we shall write here what we know. What we know? We know that V is equal to U plus AT from velocity time relation, or V minus U is equal to AT. Therefore, acceleration A is equal to V minus U by T. This is physics. Now, the rest thing will be solution of numericals, which you have done already from your class 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, initially try to analyze, that is convert statements into physical terms. Then, apply your knowledge that which equation is fruitful to us to solve this numerical, and then solve it easily. So now we can solve it easily putting the values of V. What is V here? V is equal to 20 meter per second. This minus U, the value of U is 0 meter per second. This divided by time is 300 seconds. And what is the SI unit of acceleration? Meter per second square. Finally, we can write the final SI unit. So, what is the result here? This is equal to 20 divided by 300 meter per second square. This is equal to 0 to 0 cancel. 2 and 15 into 2. This is equal to 1 by 15 meter per square. This is acceleration here. Now, this question has another part also. So, in second part of this question, the question is the distance traveled by the train attaining this velocity. So, what is the distance? S is equal to what? Now, to calculate the value of S, we have two equations and we can use any one. So, what we have learned? We have learned S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Now putting the values, what is the value of U here? 0, and time T is 300 seconds. So 300, this plus 1 by 2 into value of A, acceleration was 1 by 15 meter per second square. And once again, T square, that is 300 into 300. And finally, what we are calculating? Distance. And what is the SI unit of distance? Meter. So this much meter. Here 0 into something is equal to 0. You solve. What you find here? You find 15 into 2, 30. 20 times. Now 2 into 10. And 10 into 300. This is equal to 3000 meter. And we can write 3000 meter is equal to 3 kilometer. Why? Because 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. So, we calculated acceleration and distance traveled. So, this is the way by which you can solve numericals easy. easily. So never think that numerical is difficult. It is very easy to you. Main thing is that you have to develop your fundamental concepts related to any topic. Then what formulas have you derived? And next thing is that first of all, collect data according to the statements. This is a skill here. This is main physical skill, that have you developed the ability to convert statements into correct data or not. If you learn it, then your journey of physics will be very easy, very interesting. I hope that you shall really try to solve numericals. Thanks. Now, see example second. Second example, we shall solve it now very easily. Example 8.6. Once again, write given. What are given here? So here given a car accelerates uniformly from. Now we can write in short what u, that is initial velocity. It is given 18 km per hour. So convert it into meter per second once again. This is equal to 18 into 1000. This divided by 60 into 60 meter per second. And what is the value? Finally, after solving, we can find that it is 0, cancel 0 from 0, 6 into 3, once again 0 to 0, and 3 into 2 times, and 2 into 5 times. This is equal to 5 meter per second. So here initial velocity is 5 meter per second. Now final velocity. So final velocity is represented by v. It is given 36 kilometer per hour. Now with our common sense, if u is equal to 18 kilometer per hour and it is 5 meter per second, so just we multiply it by 2. 18 into 2, 36. So 5 into 2, 10. It is 10 meter per second. This is presence of mind and common sense here. Now, one thing is given here. What is time interval? In 5 seconds. T is equal to 5 seconds. Then question is that the acceleration. First question is acceleration is equal to what? Just we have seen acceleration A is equal to v minus u by t. This is equal to what is v? 10 minus u, that is 5. This divided by t, 5, and meter per second square. This is equal to 5 by 5 meter per second square. This is equal to 1 meter per second square. Now, this question has also another part. Second part states the distance covered by the car in that time. Once again, s is equal to what? We know s is equal to ut plus half at square. Putting the values here, what was the value of u? U was 5 meter per second. And what was the time? Time interval is also 5 seconds. This plus 1 by 2 into a. This is equal to 1 into t square. That is 5 into 5, 25, and so much meter. So 5 into 5, 25. This plus 25 divided by 2, it will be our 12.5 and so much meter. This is equal to, now add these two, what we find? 5 plus 2, 7, so 37.5 meter. Thus, if you learn the concept well, then numerical is very, very interesting and easy for you. Now, before concluding my lecture, I give you some homework that solve yourself. Solve yourself without any help. Yourself the examples of NCERT Physics, page 108 to 109. Thanks. Thank you very much.